Hi, Milo. Just from a legal perspective, it's still hard to create or to ban hate speech without creating a laundry list of exceptions.
Yes.
Do you believe that right to free speech should be absolute?
Yeah, I think there's some commonsensical exceptions to a radical free speech rule. You can obviously incite violence, you can't be drumming up terrorism, but the left seem to care too much about those things. If you look at the way that Twitter polices its network, for instance, it is constitutionally social justice infested company. They seem to care far more about people who ridicule feminists than policing ISIS off their network, at least until they are shamed into doing something serious about it. The left doesn't seem to care much about dangerous kinds of speech, unless dangerous kinds of speech attack one of their special groups. I think that the exceptions to free speech should be extremely limited, and also that we've seen on the internet it's very bad business to clamp down on free speech, and those businesses that allow people to speak freely and openly tend to flourish. Those don't, like Twitter, get themselves into a lot of trouble. The exception is Facebook. Facebook's very worrying, actually, because Facebook is a company that has teamed up with the German government to censor perfectly respectable opinions about immigration. So in Germany, you can express an opinion that millions of people share. Maybe it's an anxiety about what's going to happen to your local town. Maybe it's a complaint about something that happened in real life. And that will be removed from Facebook and branded hate speech. Now, quite aside from the unpleasantly mean process of doing that to another human being, reclassifying their opinions, their criticism, or even their ridicule as abuse, harassment, hate speech, which is what the left does every day. Quite aside from the cruelty of that, it just makes no fucking sense. Facebook is the exception there. I hope that they come to realize that free speech is going to serve them better than trying to gerrymander their network into a progressive ideological direction, although I don't think that's the case. I think Facebook and Twitter are gearing up to interfere in this election in a way that most of us won't even be aware of.
Well, thank you.
Thanks.